The Hype Podcast, episode 99.7. Meninist to Society. This week on The Hype, ever dine and dash? We take you inside the mind of a pro. Oso takes Vegas and forgets he's wearing a Gopro. Action hero drinking t-shirts? I think so. Plus, we let sound guy Shaq read aloud and cover the 5 top things that turned 25 years old in 2017. Don't miss this week's episode of The Hype Podcast. Are you good? Are you settled? Are you okay now? I mean, we got all day. We can sit here and fucking wait for you if we need to.
Go ahead, hit it. Stop. Before I begin, hit my Rick and Morty. I had you pull.
Get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit, so it's together. And if you gotta take it somewhere, you know? Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just gotta get it together. Get your shit together.
Coming to you live and uncensored. This is the Hype Podcast. I'm so fresh with my co-host, yet to be named.
That's me. We talk about everything from new gadgets, gizmos, politics, movies, and music.
And our very own personal stories, because you know a motherfucker has to keep it real. That is a message for you, Mr. Soundman.
Hold on. I'm gonna get him ready and give him a little hint here.
So
no, nothing. Okay,
yeah.
We were almost there. I mean, that was like maybe a clarinet or a high saxophone going. I thought it would lead him into it. It didn't. I
think you have to officially have the kazoos, because I think is the kazoos on the. I can't remember on the break.
Trumpets. They're trumpets.
Okay.
Yeah, they're definitely trumpets.
Sound like kazoos.
I mean, they.
I went through a long kazoo phase.
Did what?
Yeah, I did. I truly enjoyed a kazoo.
A fucking kid. How did you get into that?
I was like 8 or 9. I had my kazoo with me for like the whole summer. Anything I heard, I just play it.
That's like, dude. That's like a fucking harmonica. How'd you even get into that? Like, did you just like, I like a fucking penis-shaped musical object in my mouth.
I didn't think about it like that. I was like 8 or 9.
I understand, but like how?
A kazoo is not like a harmonica, because with a kazoo, you just hum whatever you want it to say.
Okay.
So you're like, boop, 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 and dude, it comes right out.
Okay, but what I'm asking you is, 8 or 9 years old, did you wander into the fucking baseball card shop looking for a 1950-something Jackie Robinson and go, oh my God, they have kazoos?
I think so. Or I think I saw one on a cartoon or something.
And you just
and I wandered into I think we're in San Francisco, and we're at a novelty, a fucking tourist trap. I mean, that's what they are, and they had a kazoo, and I got
fucking kazoos used to be like touristy items.
Yeah. That
shit you get like at a county fair or something.
It was shit like that, and I don't even know where you buy a kazoo now.
No, that's what I mean. Like, it's kind of blowing me away that you're just like, yeah,
dude. I think I had multiple kazoos, and I think over the course of time, because you have to change the little piece of paper inside the kazoo. I had to learn how to do that.
Honestly, I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, there's a little piece of paper inside the kazoo that vibrates when you blow on it,
which makes a noise.
It makes a noise. Well, I was so kazooed out, I had to change mine.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
I mean, it's not. I don't know if it's like a mouthpiece on a clarinet, but hey, it was very important.
I want to know. Well, actually, clarinets are pretty fantastic too. Like that little wood strip is actually what makes the fucking noise. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's fucking weird, because it vibrates. Just like you're saying. I wonder if we rolled a Guitar Center like right now.
Could we get a kazoo?
Yeah. Do we roll in there and be like, hey, kazoo section? And they're just like, bam, aisle 3 all the way down on the left.
They have to have kazoos.
You think?
I mean, that's a true musical instrument.
Coming
from a guy that can't play an instrument to save his life, but I could play the shit out of a fucking kazoo. Can we do not fuck around?
Can we line that up for next week? Can we get you a kazoo and have you break it down for
solo?
us? Yeah, dude, that'd be fucking awesome.
Hell yeah, I will do the Hype Podcast theme on
No,
kazoo.
I was just going to say, we can have you like go tandem with the Hype Podcast theme. Are you ready with the Hype Podcast theme? Are you ready? Are we... How is it not in there? It's been there in every fucking... Oh my God. I'm going to punch this guy.
Okay. Let me stop and explain something to you. This is how this podcast works. We have an iPad that has a little soundboard on it that gives us all our effects. We never play the theme live. There's always some pre-roll.
Yeah.
There's always some shit that we say that you will never hear. And hopefully the lashing doesn't make it on there. But I never have played the Hype Podcast theme off the soundboard. So it's
I understand.
I feel kind of stupid.
I understand, but we have applause every single week, and we introduce the Hype Podcast, and I just wanted to know if he was ready.
With the applause?
I just wanted to know.
Because this is the Hype Podcast.
Yay! Third or fourth or whatever, fifth time's a charm, I guess. We're gonna get him a flashing sign that we just hit a fucking button. It's like applause.
I know we need an on-air sign so my cousin doesn't stop by.
Yeah, no shit. So a little fucking red light outside.
I'm just gonna come on in.
Yeah.
Well, this is the Hype Podcast. I am DJ Oh So Fresh.
I am the host with no name, and we are kicking it with you every single Sunday right here on the Hype Podcast. And as you can tell, our sound guy's still new. He's new enough to where he doesn't even have his signature ass print in the chair that we have given him. Yeah. So we're going to be a little bit patient. In the last few weeks here, we've noticed he had some trouble reading, and he also had some trouble introducing a Mr. Boosie that we were trying to put on the prep sheet a little bit ago. So so this week I have lined up. I pulled a favor from a friend whose sister's brother's uncle is very, very, very high up in the government. He gave me some...
They're like from Virginia, because that sounds like incest.
I said high up in the government, not high up in each other's vaginas. Ginas.
That is the proper word, so it's okay for us to say that.
That is true. So yeah, we've got some story daytime reading for Mr. Shaq here. It's a little Dr. Seuss ensemble. We're gonna see if he can make it through that today. So that's gonna be good. And I need you to read from start to finish. When you have your 5 seconds of fame, we're gonna have you start the sentence and complete the sentence.
And also coming up today, we're going to talk about my trip to Vegas, a little bit of March Madness, and
we're going to
dine and dash dude.
God, I love that. That guy's my fucking hero already.
Actually, it's a pretty big show coming up today.
It really, really is. And we're also going to let you know how to use a GoPro, because Oh So Fresh is basically a professional. It's in his name, Oh So Fresh, or Profesh, N-O, if you know what I'm... Not anal, N-O. And
I'm sitting here trying to figure out how that works.
There's just an esh in both of them.
Yeah,
that's about it.
So I definitely had a good time being Oh So Fresh in Vegas last week.
How long? You were there all week?
I was there from Monday until Friday.
Dude, that's a lot of Vegas.
That's what everybody told me. They're like, that's a lot of Vegas.
But I suppose
it was like 1, 2, go hard. 3, we're chilling.
Did you go hard like you step off the plane and you're fucking rocking and rolling?
Yeah, it was once we rounded up some liquor, because I didn't want to pay their prices for Crown Royal, because we were on the Strip.
Right, of course.
But hey, the good old Canadian Mist.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
the rock gut. Yeah. That shit was on the cheap, man.
It's called Canadian Mist because the second you drink it, you get a little misty eyed. Like you start tearing up a little bit.
Dude, the solid half gallon for $24 out the door.
Oh my fucking Lord! Is that how much it is in Vegas?
It's like $15 out here, and I left half of that half gallon there. It's like we gotta finish this.
That's fucking awesome.
So the trip, I've been to Vegas a few times, but felt like I went the first time. Shout out to DJ LZ for going with me. Good times.
Good old fucking DJ LZ.
Give that motherfucker the clap. I meant the soft clap, not the big clap. The soft clap.
Yeah, really.
Stop that.
Stop that. DJ LZ gets more applause than us.
Yeah, give him the soft clap.
Fucking hell. We give him the Miss America clap.
And I'll honestly say that he did not come back with the clap. So we're good.
His wife would be mighty upset about that.
She would be mighty about that. I think that would be an amazing conversation.
Honey, I went down there for a DJ convention, I swear.
The toilets. I rubbed my dick around the toilet seat. I wanted to see if it was real porcelain.
I forgot to use a toilet seat cover. I swear to God.
I swear to God.
No, so okay, you get off the plane, you get your fucking jug of Canadian Mist here, and then what? What do you do? Your first night, what do you do?
We're just tourist ass sons of a bitch. We just walked the strip.
Yeah.
We walked the strip.
Now
I mean, we should have been hoeing. We walked the strip. We walked that far down the fucking strip.
Now, did you bring the jug with you?
We did not bring the jug with us.
Okay. So
we tried to hit a couple spots and just get some free drinks and hang out. It was on Monday night. It was kind of chill. It was kind of laid back. So there was really not a lot going on. And well, we also went to a DJ party.
Night number one, DJ party.
Night number one.
Off the plane, drinks kicking in, DJ party.
We went to a DJ party.
How are DJ parties on a Monday night in Vegas?
It was a mobile DJ convention party, and it was some of the most square shit I have ever been to in my fucking life. It was the biggest fucking sausage party you have ever fucking seen.
It was a bunch of fucking nerds standing around going, "Oh my God, listen to this guy fucking mix, dude. Fucking dope."
Yeah, and the guy on stage was not dope.
Oh shit, you want to call him out by name?
I remember his name.
Wow, he was that bad?
Nah, he was trying.
So,
it was just, there's one thing when you're playing for other DJs,
mm-hmm.
either you do this shit that is so far beyond their comprehension, we're like, yeah, fuck yeah. I wish I could do that. Or you just play old slappers.
Sure.
You just take them back and you play old slappers. And he could not. He tried to he swore we were some white girls from Miami and we wanted to dance to the newest jams. That wasn't
fucking Pitbull and like Kesha and shit.
Okay, 5 years ago. 6 years ago.
They still make music. They both still make music. That's what I mean. Like
I mean, just like, whatever's hot and whatever, if I got to hear Closer one more fucking time, I swear to God, in Vegas, I heard Closer every other corner I turned around. What am I closer to?
Yeah.
So during the course of this, I got the GoPro with me.
Sure.
And I used the head mount. And
you're fucking okay. So you're walking around Vegas looking like a fucking green screen animation maker with a GoPro on your fucking head
at the DJ convention. I didn't walk out around Vegas like that.
Oh, okay. You fucking wussy.
Yeah,
you should have just left that shit on the whole time.
I'm kind of skipping ahead because people got kind of weird.
Wait, at this party?
No, people in general got kind of weird when I had the GoPro on my head.
Really?
And I was like, why am I making eye contact with you right now? Like serious eye contact with? Oh, because I have a fucking camera on my head, and you're trying to figure out.
They're like, do I want to be in this? Is this like a fucking Reality Kings porn episode that's gonna jump off here? What's going on?
I'm trying to get elected to the school board. Yeah. I can't be in porn, even passing by.
I can't be seen.
So I gotta say that my footage from the GoPro was not the greatest because I'm at a concert watching Montel Jordan,
okay, and
Freedom Williams. I'm skipping ahead in the days. It's like Wednesday.
So we're day number 2 or 3.
This is day number 3.
Okay,
and we're Montel Jordan. Oh, it's the DJ convention. Hey, we got some special guests. Montel Jordan comes out.
Right.
Hell yeah, I'm watching.
This is how we do it.
And here's what the thing is. You have the monitor on your phone, right?
Yeah.
Well, during the course of this, I am snapping and doing all sorts of shit on my phone, and all that's on the GoPro because I look down at my phone. When the music gets good, I'm bobbing my head to the music.
So you're Snapchatting, fucking vibing to the music like normal, oh so fresh with a fucking glass of Crown Royal.
Yeah,
and you totally spaced the fucking GoPro was on your head.
I didn't space it. I was just like, I spaced where it was looking at, because I kept looking at my monitor going, oh, my phone's in there. Oh, my phone's in there. But then when I go look back at the footage, my phone's all in it. Like, I really need to learn to look up more.
At least you weren't like holding your phone up, recording Montel Jordan with the GoPro on your fucking head.
No,
recording your phone, record him.
I will tell you, that's why concerts suck now.
Why? Because everyone just fucking holds their phones up and
everybody's phone goes up. Like, you got enough room with all that fucking bumble you're doing. You got enough fucking room to record anything on video.
Well, no, what's fucked up is the cell phone replaced the lighters. Like rock concerts, they'd throw up a lighter and
I just got rid of my lighter app.
Yeah.
I had the lighter app, like the original lighter app.
Had to clear some space on your phone.
What's this? Not Bic. What's the other brand? The butane one.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Lighter. That's
All right. Well, yeah.
I
I had like one of those nice butane lighters that you just put on your phone. The flame would go back and forth. It was fucking dope. You'd be like, yeah, it looked like you really had a lighter. And you could probably hold it longer than you could hold an actual lighter.
Yeah, no shit. That should have get hot, dude.
Yeah, like when you watch those concerts and they put up their lighters, I'm like, you fuckers are tough.
Yeah. Well, no. See, back when that was the thing, people used to be on so many fucking drugs that they wouldn't even know that their thumb's on fire. They'd just be like, yeah, and they get home and be like, why do I have 3rd-degree burns on my fucking thumb?
You know,
What's going on here?
How do you know your parents went to Woodstock?
Yeah. They have no thumbprints left. Dude, I don't know. So when you're down there, is that one of the reasons people got weird? Like, was there a lot of drugs circulating? I mean, it's Vegas.
I didn't see the DJ convention being druggy, but I did see like walking around. It was pretty druggy. I mean, it's really you see all these commercials for Vegas, and it looks like the greatest place on earth.
Right.
And the part that you're in, the Strip,
Yeah.
is like fucking Disneyland. Straight up.
Adult Disneyland.
Adult Disneyland.
Yeah.
If you live in Vegas, you're never the fuck going down there unless you got company in town
Right.
that wants to go down there. Other than that, you could totally live your life never going to this place. Like me going to Voodoo Donuts.
Yeah, that's true. I don't ever go to fucking Voodoo
I don't
Donuts.
go to fucking Voodoo Donuts, but people fly from Dubai to get a fucking donut with some fucking Rice Krispies and a piece of bacon on it.
Yeah, right. Or shaped like fucking cock and balls.
Yeah. You don't have that at home?
No.
Shit.
You know they don't keep the chocolate in Dubai.
No, take it. Sorry.
No, when I went to Vegas a couple years back, was it? I don't remember if it was last year. Maybe it was last year. When I went, I was there over a weekend. I was like Friday night, left Sunday morning, so 36 hours total. I'm on the fucking ground in Vegas.
Yeah.
And I saw more bros fucking geeked out on like heroin and ecstasy or whatever, like than I've ever seen that I ever wanted to see in my fucking entire life, dude.
I think that's a big difference with us is we didn't go on the weekend. Like Thursday,
Yeah.
things started to look a little bit more amped up.
Little fucking dicey.
Yeah, Monday it was all just super chill.
Yeah.
Now I got to say something about we were out. This must have been like 1:30 in the morning. And why were there people dragging their children around? Seriously, you're out in Vegas till like late ass hours, and there's people out there with their kids.
Well, it's really weird because like I said, I've been there once for like a day, but that day was literally a 36-hour fucking day. At 1 a.m, it was like Alaska in July. It was like bright enough to be daytime, so you can really fucking easily lose track of time.
Oh yeah.
You're just like, oh man, I'm starting to get tired. You look down at your fucking watch or your cell phone because nobody looks at watches anymore, and it's 8 a.m. and you're like, where the hell did night go?
Well, I have to say, when you're under the lights of the Strip, like once it gets dark in the lights of the Strip, I mean, it is bright as daylight out there.
Fuck yeah.
On that strip of land, it is fucking bright as daylight, and it's like this perpetual daylight that doesn't move. Like the thing that aids us all is the fact that the sun moves and we know the day is progressing.
Right. Yeah.
But when you're out there in light, it's like, oh, it's getting darker, because nothing's shutting down.
Right.
Like if shit started shutting down, then you'd be like, oh damn, we should just go home, man.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck, it's all lit up. We're still walking. Shit, you spend 15 minutes staring at a fucking HD screen because you're like, dude, that shit is like 100 feet and my TV at home don't look that fucking good.
Right. No, the only reason I knew it was like 6 a.m. when I was there is because I hang out with our neighborhood buddy, Mr. George Bossy.
Oh, he's the man. Give a good clap for Bossy.
Yeah. And so...
No, bigger clap for Bossy. Bigger clap for Bossy.
So, now I'm sitting there, and we're fucking rolling around in his big body Benz with $2 worth of gas. No, but so...
Yeah, I don't know. I thought you had a full tank with you, bro.
Yeah, no, that guy's doing it down there. He's doing big
that's
things.
the guy.
So, we're rolling around, and the only reason I knew it was fucking late, because he's like, yeah, I got to get home to my kids and my girl. And I'm like, dude, it's fucking midnight. And he shows me his phone. It's like 4 or 5 in the morning. And I'm like, no fucking way. He's like, yeah, dude. He's like, I'm never usually out this late unless I'm working. And I was like, what the fuck? How did it get so late? He goes, it'll do it to you. He's like, it took him like a year of living there to really like get used to internally, like the clock of Vegas, we'll call it. because he'd roll around, go to work, and he worked days at the time.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's working now, but he was working during the day. And so he'd get off work, go to the gym, do his family stuff and shit like that. And before he knew it, it was fucking 12:30 at night. And he was off at 3 p.m. He's like, fuck, where'd my day go?
Yeah.
You're just like, Jesus Christ. I'm out here in 900-degree weather during the day. All I want to do is be inside. And then when it's nighttime, you're like, shit, I got stuff to do. You go outside and you're like, oh, fuck, it's 3 a.m.
It was because, I could totally see myself being up way too late for about a year and a half.
Right. So we've gotten to Wednesday in your story. Thursday started to get a little weird. And you're winding down Thursday into Friday. What'd you guys do? You did all the touristy stuff. Did you do any gambling?
We did very little gambling.
Okay.
I'm just not a gambler.
Right.
I'm a drinker.
So what was the biggest part of this week-long DJ convention?
Oh, the convention itself? Oh, it was just being able to check out some gear and shit and talk to some guys, a little bit of networking.
Wow, that is very anticlimactic.
Shout out to DJ Rude. But no, the climax was when our friend George Bossy shows up, because I'm sitting there, I made contact with him, I think a little bit earlier in the week. Mm-hmm. And then he hit me up Thursday. He's like, what are you guys doing? I said, we're going to go down to Fremont, because we hadn't been to Fremont. We're fucking tired of the Strip, because the Strip gets kind of weak after a minute.
Right.
He says, I'll be there in 20 minutes. Okay. He shows up in 20 minutes. Big body, clean ass Benz shows up. I mean, fuck. I don't know if it was fucking Superfly or what.
Dude, I think he fucking details that car at least once a day.
That car looked good. Like I didn't really want to sit in it.
Yeah.
I didn't touch a button. I barely rolled down the window.
Yeah, right.
I was like, I'm not touching shit in this car. It was the first time. It was like you riding, like back in the day, I'd be riding one of my big uncles and they have like a Lincoln and you'd be like, whoa, don't you touch shit.
Right.
I'm not touching shit.
Yeah, no, when I was there, he picked me up outside the Paris Hotel. And I'm, basketball shorts, little fucking tank top, really nice weather and shit. And he's like dressed to the nines. He's got his Jordans, fucking pressed jeans going on, little button up, Macklemore fucking haircut going on. Just George Bossying it up.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, he's just going to come swoop me. We're going to go fucking chill. I get in the car and I'm like, man, it don't fucking matter what I'm wearing. Like there is just like people just like, God damn, that's a fucking sick ass ride. And he rolls up. This is fucking valet. This is my favorite part of the fucking night. I started dying laughing. He rolls up to this valet. The guy's like, oh, lot's full, man. Lot's full. Sorry, bro. And he's like, yo, is it $10 full? Hands him $10. The guy's like, oh, you know what, homie? I got a spot for you right here. And I started dying. And he broke down the entire dynamic. Much like the DJ industry, like money talks. Like, you want me to play a song, kick me $5. Your song will be on in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
And so I started cracking up. The guy that took the car, like 3 hours later, we came back as we're walking out. No addressing, no nothing. Like we didn't have to hand him a ticket. Fucking nothing. We walk out a couple hours later. His car's right there up front. Same guy, key in hand. Like, hey, we're fucking ready to go. Good to go, man. Rock and roll. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, like that's fucking service with a smile right there. And I'm like, did they like know? He's like, oh yeah, they got camera systems and shit, and they watch. Like they stand right up there at the entrance. They got big screen monitors, and they recognize you. They'll go pull your shit right up front.
That's scary and amazing at the same time.
Right.
I have to pause for a moment because something's gonna throw me off. Are you torrenting at my house?
I'm always torrenting, so it's just kind of on.
Okay.
Yeah. Would you rather me not?
I think it's just something you kind of bring up.
Oh, well.
Not to put you on blast.
Yeah. Why do you think I got my camera covered so they can't see it?
Not to give away your MAC address so they can fucking find you.
I'll bring that up next time it happens.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just saying. It's just always
like
on
if
in
you
want
to smoke crack in my house.
At least let a motherfucker know.
Let me know that you're going to be smoking crack in my house.
No. See, what I do is I go to other people's houses, I fucking torrent, and then I leave. And that way when the fucking feds show up, they're like, oh, see, excuse me, sir, we have this IP address about 1,900 different items here. Can you explain this? And you're like, no, I can't. That motherfucker, he got me again.
I have torrented other people's homes. Hey, but I needed something.
Well, yeah, you know.
You're like, you're sitting in somebody's house and you're like, I really need that app to fix what your problem is.
Right?
And I can't find a legal way to get it. So I'm just going to torrent real quick.
Well, we'll just say that's my version of dining and dashing. I torrent and I leave. Bam.
That's
I'm
kind of
out.
fucked up.
Yeah.
But you know, there's a dude out there doing that shit for real.
No, there is. I don't.
mean,
where is that happening? Do we know? I forget.
Shaq, hit the audio.
She said when they met at BJ's in Pasadena, he ordered right away. She says after he scarfed down most of his meal, he got up.
Left maybe like half a baked potato and then received a phone call and said, oh, I need to take this call. Make sure they don't take the rest of my meal.
But she says he never returned, leaving her with the bill.
So I was shocked that anybody would do this. So, and I even texted him and I said, is everything okay? And he obviously never responded. But I thought, okay, let me just text that and see, you know, what happened. And he never responded.
Beth says she went online and discovered our previous stories about Gonzalez, how he had dined and dashed last summer, leaving at least 2 other women with large bills. Police say he also committed a snip and ditch when security video caught him leaving a Burbank hair salon with his smock on after getting a cut and color last year. Beth says the restaurant was nice enough to comp Gonzalez's meal. This is the receipt. She only had to pay for his glass of wine.
Dude, first of all, okay, bitch, just because you're a shitty fucking date doesn't mean you're the victim here. Did you hear that voice? I texted him and asked if everything was okay, and
Obviously, it's not okay. So this guy, I thought there was a better lead in on the story. My God, I thought I left the part in where I actually explained what happened. So we got a guy in Southern California that is meeting women on an app called Bumble, and when he meets them, he dines and he dashes, which I really don't see the crime.
you know, to me, it's a victimless crime because I'll be honest, I've been on some fucking dates where I've just been like, you know what, I'm about to skate out of here. I haven't gotten to the point where I dine and dash, but I'm like, yeah, let's get the bill so I can get the fuck on.
I've definitely been on dates where you could have considered a dine and dash. It was just a little bit more cordial than that.
Yeah, like,
well, hey, you just bought dinner. Hey, I'm really not interested. I'm driving myself home.
Yeah, he gone.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it was just one of those things. And what's the difference?
Yeah, dude. See, to me, this guy just had some bad dates.
I mean, honest with you, you really think about it. It doesn't say how long it took for him to set up these dates. Like, why would you pre-plan to go have dinner at BJ's? And if you're not on the West Coast, BJ's is what, equivalent to like a Chili's or...
It's like a mediocre Chili's restaurant. It really is. And it's, you know, it's
if
like
they serve more wings, it could be a Buffalo Wild Wings. I mean, it's
right.
not...
Yeah.
This is not creme de la creme. You know what I'm saying? This is mid-level sit-down dining.
And I gotta know, like, the dude ordered wine, okay? So clearly he doesn't like you sober already. Did he finish the wine? They didn't say. They didn't say if he finished the wine. They said he left like half a baked potato. Maybe as he was eating, she was like, "Oh, gee, you don't even want to talk to me." And he's just like, "God, I can't take this." Yeah,
pass the pepper, bitch.
Yeah,
Tabasco? Is there Tabasco?
Yeah. If the date's bad enough to where you have to fake a fucking phone call and be like, "I'll be right back," it's not really all you.
How many fucking articles are there in Cosmo about faking the phone call and getting the fuck out of a date?
Yeah, for women.
Yeah.
Women do that shit all the time. They're just like, I gotta go fucking wash my makeup. You're like, what?
Timmy's in the well.
Yeah.
So this guy, now on the haircut thing,
I love how they made that up too. He did a snip and dip with his smog. Like, fuck you. They thought they were so clever making that shit up.
And they totally posted like all his Facebook photos and shit like that. Like, this guy has really done some kind of, and just because it's not actually a dine and dash. Because a dine and dash would be
implies you don't pay.
Like nobody paid.
Nobody paid.
And then Chili's and then BJ's is gonna comp his meal. Hold on. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. I did not receive the pussy I feel I deserve, so I need you to calm this meal. I'm gonna go back to the bar we were at last night. We were here getting fucked up. She got fucked up, didn't she? We got fucked up in here last night, right?
Right.
I didn't get anything. I need you to comp her part of it.
I'm
And
wondering.
she ate all them chili fries.
I had 6 wings. She had 7. Okay, I'm gonna need that cut in half a little bit.
I need you to get on some Solomon shit right now. Split that motherfucking bill in half, and you do what is fucking fair.
What's right and just. No, I want to know how that conversation went. Like, how long did she sit there? Because you know my rule.
You really got me fucked up now. Like, what did you tell the waiter?
Right. No, because I know me. If you
She
tell
should have
me,
been arrested
right, refusing
for
to
having no fucking dignity.
refusing to pay her bill and shit. Yeah. No, my weight limit is 5 minutes. If you say, "Hey, I'll be right back," you get 5 minutes, and then you get a text message letting you know I'm out.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Like, I'm good. I'm fucking rolling. If you need something later on, it's cool. I'm not wasting my day. If you're mad at me for leaving and you told me, be right out, you get 5 fucking minutes. That's a lot of minutes. So,
Yeah, it's fucked up, but hey, you just gotta take the L. No risk, no reward. You know what I'm saying? I would have just took the L and shut the fuck up. Who calls the fucking news?
no, that's what I'm getting at.
News.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, how much was this fucking bill? That she was just like, $40. I can't afford Mr. Waiter.
Yeah,
Listen, I was here with a gentleman. You can clearly see his plate is 3/4 of the way eaten. There's half a potato right there. I don't know where he went. I think he went to the restroom and he's just not coming back. I don't know what to do. Can you go check on him? Can you go check on him for me, please, Mr. Waiter?
She did check the bathroom. You at least had to have the bathroom checked. Hey,
no.
before you fully take that L, you got to have the bathroom checked.
Well, and what do you do? Can I speak to the manager real quick? See, my date walked out on me, and I'm not trying to pay for this.
I would do that all the time.
I know. I'd be like, baby, go wait in the car.
You mean,
So, Mr. Manager, I was here on a date. And this young lady decided to up and leave. Can you imagine the audacity if she just left me this bill? I mean, I'm a hardworking gentleman.
And they look at you like, you bitch ass motherfucker. You ready to pay for your shit?
I know they would.
Get the fuck out of here.
They would.
Yeah. Instead of feminism, Meninism, or whatever the fuck.
Meninism.
Meninism. Menopause. Something. My rights as a man are being violated.
No,
but the news, if every dude that took an L like that called the news,
so many more restaurants would be out of business.
There'd be no time to talk about Trump.
Yeah. No,
that's dirty dining.
Yeah, No, you know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna start wearing fucking t-shirts underneath like my button-ups. If I go out on a date, I'm gonna wear the the Meninism t-shirts or the feminism t-shirts, and then depending on what happens, like if I get a female waitress, I'm just gonna fucking slide that shit off, have my feminism t-shirt, be like, this bitch left. Can you? Oh my god, I just don't understand, and I'm gonna get all fucking emotional and have them comp my shit.
And she was black too.
Yeah.
And I marched with Dr. King.
Yeah. Dr. Martin Luther.
I can't believe that black bitch wronged me. I marched with King. I voted for Obama twice.
Yeah, right. I had somebody bring that up the other day. And
they marched with Martin Luther King?
No, they were listening to the episode where I was like, yeah, this black blah blah blah, and you were like, no, this 50-year-old black woman will whoop your ass worse than a brother. and they were like, ding 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 ding, that is correct, sir. I'm surprised you weren't killed after that comment. I was like, no, I was out with 2 black dudes, I was fine. They were like, no, because you would have seen the black dudes run and then it would have been too late.
Because it would text messages and shit. She just had some boys come around from around the corner. Right. It was like one of them things where you're like, all right, we could really get hurt here.
Yeah, and it was on Facebook Live at the time too. That was actually
because it was like, we're in the neighborhood. Alberta is kind of the neighborhood. Like, Alberta is cool on Alberta, but you go a couple blocks off of Alberta.
Yeah, you stray from Alberta, it gets a little dicey.
It's still the hood. I mean, and she got some boys around the corner. Come handle some shit.
No, that's the importance of my fucking t-shirt ideas. The ones we've been prototyping all week.
Yeah.
My Marvel drinking t-shirts. Because if you have those on, you're like, oh, all right, he might have an excuse. The Hulk looks a little bit drunk over there. He's got 2 big ass fucking beer mugs. Or you get like Captain America with a big ass fucking sake bottle.
Yeah, I have to say the Incredible Hulk was very excellent. Did you share that on your social media?
Yeah, I showed it to a couple people and they were like, oh, that shit's dope. I want to fucking
we
have
got
a shirt
them.
made.
We got them all day. They're $20.
Yeah, $20 Marvel drinking t-shirts. So you pick the superhero. No.
Action hero.
Oh, action. My bad. Action
T-shirt.
hero.
There is no use of any Marvel intellectual property in these t-shirts.
Well, they're not detailed like in a way that you can tell.
I don't give a fuck. Stan Lee's on his fucking deathbed, isn't he? Shit. That motherfucker will rise up to sue you.
He already looks like a fucking zombie.
I mean, he'll come back from death just to collect a couple checks.
Excelsior.
That would be true. He's like, you tell them sons of bitches, I want my money for them t-shirts.
How much did he charge you to see him?
Oh God, it was like $100, I think, per person, per picture.
You could have got a handy,
dude. I could have. We talked about this.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I mean, straight with the finishing move. Fuck.
No, he actually canceled a couple appearances due to health, and people were shocked recently. Yeah.
I already told you, you got to stick up his ass to get him out there.
No,
I mean, is he like 96?
He's like, yeah, he's somewhere in there. He's like between 92 and 96. Somewhere. It's fucking real close. Like that guy's probably written or had more to do with comic books than Dr. Seuss has to do with storybooks, dude. That guy's been around a long fucking time.
Oh, is it Dr. Seuss time?
Ooh, I think it is Dr. Seuss time. I don't know. Are you ready? Are you warmed up and prepared to fucking do this shit? All right, he's excited. He's excited.
What the fuck is this, Gladiator?
He said, "Stay with me, and we shall ride into green pastures."
All right, that is not entertaining.
He's getting his fucking Russell Crowe on, dude. He's piping himself up. Relax.
Are you crying?
All right, he's fucking getting himself going here. All right, so coming up, Shaq, this is your fucking reading time. Like I said, I want start and finish. I want articulated words and everything else in between. I want proper grammar and punctuation. Yeah, clear your throat, get it going, get ready to go, and we're gonna.
He's a big boy. He knows what he said. What he said.
And if you successfully pass this, we are going to let the people decide, because this is a democracy. We're going to let the people decide if you get a microphone ever again.
Hold on, I'm going to pump him up real quick.
All right.
Get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit. So it's together. And if you gotta take it somewhere, you know? Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just gotta get it together. Get your shit together.
On your mark, get set, go.
First, I want to know what this is even from. But I'm gonna start. Today.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Today, you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive that is youer than you. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. What is this from?
Holy shit, he actually fucking did it. And if you can't tell that's a Dr. Seuss quote, then maybe you don't deserve a microphone.
No, I know it's Dr. Seuss, but what story? You pulled it.
Yeah, it's a Dr. Seuss quote.
Hey, is this good?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. He's over here asking questions, and I'm giving him accolades for being able to read. Okay, you are officially.
He totally read it. I was like,
hold up.
because after that Trump incident, I was like, I don't know.
He is officially smarter than Floyd Mayweather.
That is an accomplishment.
That really is. It really fucking is. And him and Conor McGregor's fight's gonna be fucking stupid, and I'm not watching that. Unless
they set a date for it, haven't they?
Yeah, they did. It's like sometime later this year. I don't even care. It's fucking dumb. Unless Mayweather comes out and reads a fucking storybook to Conor McGregor before they fight, I don't give a shit.
Conor McGregor would be so shocked he would just fall over.
Yeah. No, Conor McGregor probably can't fucking read either. He'd be like, "Oh, today you're fucking blah blah blah."
He's like books kill.
Yeah, yeah, right. He's like, "I'll punch a book in the face. This is fucking stupid. I hate it."
He's that guy.
He really is. I didn't even know, dude. I'd be surprised. Like Floyd Mayweather can't read. I'd be surprised if like Conor McGregor can't write in cursive or something like that. He's just like something stupid, you know. Like you learn in grade school, like he can't color inside the lines for some ungodly reason.
Yeah, you know, I've met some men in my lifetime that couldn't read very well, but could count money well.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
I mean, yeah, you put them up there to read. Can you read me a bedtime story? No. Yeah. I can show you how to count to 1,000. Yeah. This is what a stack of hundreds feels like. You can feel that weight in your hands, son.
No, I always found that like fascinating too. How some people can like play video games like fucking champions, but they can't do like coordination sports.
Yeah.
You know, like
I don't get, but you know, I mean, you exercise the muscles.
Yeah, but it's all mental, right?
I guess so.
I mean, you know, I'm talking coordination sports like badminton, you know, shit like that, like where you're not.
Badminton is the first sport that comes to mind. Okay.
Well, you're not using.
You got that backyard garden set in Kmart, didn't you?
Lawn darts, you know. No, I'm talking sports that you don't have to have an absurd amount of like, you know, athleticism, physical activity, like bowling,
like the video games they broadcast now.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. You can fucking just, you know, play games, virtual reality type of shit where you have to just like move around just a little bit,
and you're just a fucking pimp at that.
Yeah, like you're the man. But when it comes to real life, you're just like, just fucking bomb.
Hey, you know, you're able to live in your fantasy world.
Dude, what does that even mean?
That means over the last 25 years, you just kind of blanked out.
Fucking autopilot for like 25 years.
Since video games became big, you know, you just kind of blanked. I mean, they've been big for longer than that, but when the real shit started to kick in with PlayStation and all that.
Yeah, true.
I mean, yeah.
Like your brain never kicked in until you just had to take a violent shit. And then you're like, bing, you're just fucking instantly online.
Hey, but you know how to get 30 extra men.
Yeah, yeah, right. Up, down, left, right, A, B, B, select, start. The original cheat code, motherfuckers.
So over the last 25 years, we've had as we get into 2017 deeper and deeper, we have a few things that are reaching the 25-year mark.
Yeah, they are. And it's not me. I'm still not. I'm like 23 and a half still. Again.
Sure.
Yeah, for the 13th time.
Your net hair.
Yeah. 23 and a half inches.
So one thing I wasn't into that the whole world was into, and I probably know all the catchphrases because they repeated them all the time, but Wayne's World turns 25 this year.
How are you not into Wayne's World?
This wasn't. Thought it was white boy shit.
Well, yeah. That's why it was cool.
Yeah.
Way back when. And you were watching fucking Cooley High back then.
Yeah. And 25 years ago, I think I was kind of broke. I didn't go to a lot of movies that year.
Well, yeah. No, you would have been, what, 16? Just starting to drive?
Yeah.
What was your first car?
My first car was 72 Impala.
Jesus.
I drove it for 30 miles and it died.
30 fucking miles. Just
took
bam.
My
done.
whole Taco Bell paycheck. Gone.
That's fucking awesome.
No, I mean, the shit is I go and I buy the car and I tell them I only had like $225 and they wanted to sell it for $250 and I was like, well, I can give you the other $25 later.
Yeah.
And then I go to drive the car home and I don't have a license yet. And it's in a hilly area.
Right.
And I guess the car wasn't compressing well. So I get to the top of a hill.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get off the hill.
Oh, God. Did you ever give them their other $25?
Fuck that. Because the cop was nice enough to push me around down the hill.
Yeah. And then give you a ticket at the bottom?
He got me onto the hill and then he gave me a ticket. And he's like, I'm not going to watch you drive this away. I said, okay. and the thing was, I was living in Chico, and right above Chico is Paradise.
Yeah.
And it's just one long hill to Chico. So I coasted the car for about 20 miles.
Jesus. That's fucking awesome.
It was about 15, 20 miles.
That's fucking awesome.
I fucking coasted in. I think on a flat surface, it could do about 25, really trying hard. And then I got it into town. I parked it someplace, and then my daughter's mom, her cousin, my girlfriend at the time, her cousin picked it up and did some meth head shit with it, and I never saw it again.
Some meth head shit. Stripped it down, melted it, made a fucking bracelet out of it.
Dude, it was a 72 Impala. It wasn't perfect, but it was dope looking.
Hell yeah, dude. Impala, the old cars like that are fucking beautiful.
Dude, it was a fucking Impala coupe.
Right.
All I needed was the drop top.
Yeah.
So,
well, were you able to send a fucking text message for help? Like, my car's broke down, because text messages.
That's 25 years. That's 25 years old. But
do you even have a cell phone then?
No, I don't think I even had a pager.
I was gonna say, or did you have the two-way?
No, there were no two ways. I had a pager. I think I had a pager till 93.
Until Biggie and Pac made it cool.
No, Biggie, Pac had one. Biggie wasn't really around. I mean, he was around. He was making shit, but he wasn't like, I didn't know him.
Yeah, I was gonna say Biggie was always around. Get it? Yeah.
No, it's Tupac that got around. Get
it? Touche.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he was so big, he really sat around the house.
Well, Shaq's favorite cartoon when he was little is also 25 years old, even though Shaq's a little baby.
Barney and Friends.
Barney and Friends. Yeah.
You weren't Teletubbies?
Shit. Yeah. Did you know those motherfuckers are 10 feet tall?
I had no idea.
I'll bet you he knows the theme song to all that shit too.
You remember the big controversy over if one of the Teletubbies was gay because he carried a purse?
No, I don't remember that at all.
Because my daughter was about a year and a half, 2 years old, and I watched Teletubbies, and then this controversy was like if one of the Teletubbies was gay, and what gender were they?
Oh, fucking Christ. Yeah, no, the Teletubbies are fucking responsible for all this 52 gender bullshit. I saw a fucking meme photo the other day where it had like all these ridiculous designs that I don't know if they're real. That's why I'm saying they're ridiculous. Don't be offended, you stupid twat baskets. If you want to be fucking upset.
If you got this far in the podcast, you might be offended. So let me just give you a nice fuck your life and then go on with your statement, sir.
And if you are offended, go ahead and hit us up. 442-999-HYPE. Let us know what you're offended about and we'll probably fucking laugh at you. But anyway, so I see this fucking meme photo. It has 52 different designs on it, and then the original male and female biological symbols. And it was like people born in the 80s only remember these, and it has those two fucking circled, and the rest of them are just like fucking weird abstract designs. Shit was hilarious because now we know where this whole thing was fucking incited and instigated. Goddamn Teletubbies.
Was the Teletubbies? Yeah, I could see that.
No dicks, no vaginas, fucking carrying purses, little treasure troll fucking hair. I'm surprised they didn't have bedazzled belly buttons, those weird fucks.
Fucking Teletubbies.
I know, it's shit's fucking ridiculous.
But there wasn't their stomach?
Screens, I remember.
They had something else in their stomach.
You would watch shit off of their fucking
Yeah, that shit made no fucking sense.
The baby was
No, well, no.
I mean, because they didn't even speak. There was just a narrator, and they were like, whoa, 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 whoa. And you're like, the fuck? Like, I had to smoke weed and watch it with my daughter, because I was just like, I need to get high enough where
this shit makes sense. Dude, which was worse? Teletubbies or Furbies?
Furbies, I didn't really remember them having a show. There was more about the toy.
No, that's what I mean. Which is worse? What do you think? Because the Furbies would just fucking talk to you in the middle of the night. Like, they just start talking out of nowhere.
Yeah, with the Furbies, I'd say Teletubbies are worse.
Yeah?
Because Furbies kind of came and went, but Teletubbies kind of...
Teletubbies are forever.
They really affected our culture. But I mean, one of the good things that come out in 1992, and we will be talking about 1992 a lot because, hey, we found a top 25 list. We got a shitload of stuff.
Approximately 25.
You think I keep secrets, bitch? Nah. I'll show you how I throw down. I just do it better than you. Same tools. It's on Mental Floss. You can check it out yourself. Same tools. You want to come get me? Come get me. Like he said, the number 442-999-HYPE. But the good thing to happen was actually I DJ'd my first house party and Dr. Dre's Chronic came out.
Nice. Did you,
I totally forgot about that because when I was done DJing, they had me throw on the Chronic. That's how I remember when it was. They're like, yeah, that's cool, but can you just throw on the Chronic now that you're done?
Dude, so I gotta know. Back in the day, you're doing your little house party gig. down in California, right?
Yeah.
You're down in California. And we all know how house parties are up here. We've been to a few. And we also know what the media portrays them as. Yeah. Touche. We also know, like what the media portrays fucking California house parties. From Latin neighborhoods to fucking the neighborhoods, shit like that. How were your house parties?
House parties were good.
Yeah?
Because, like, you go to house parties here, they don't even clear out the furniture.
Right.
Like, you go to a house party, like, when you watch the movie House Party, I went to house parties where people had to take out the furniture and make sure you had a fucking dance floor.
Jesus.
Like, dance floors are not required at a house party here.
Like they take the furniture out and put it on the back porch?
Shit like that.
Hope it doesn't rain?
You know what? Yeah. That's probably why they don't do it here.
Right.
But, you're sitting there and you're like, you go to a house party here, those are IPAs. But there, it's like...
You got any dark beers?
It's like, dude, you actually walk into the party and there's a full fucking dance floor and people were fucking kicking it. Like, we didn't need the club. Like, the club felt like a total letdown.
Really?
And when I got to the club, when I turned 21, I was like, this shit is weak. I've been to parties where it's cracking, but it's a difference. I mean, Portland's weird because dudes don't dance, so it's kind of weird.
I gotta know. Back in the day, did you have the neighborhood? The little core group of sleuths, as it will. Did they make the rounds at the house parties?
Yeah, there was.
Really?
Like I remember all the fast girls from high school.
Yeah,
they would be regulars at house parties.
Was it the fast girls that were in denial, or was it like was it the honest whores?
It was the honest. I look too good and I'm too mature for you type whores. You remember them in high school?
Yeah, I do. I fucking love.
Like always fucking with a college boy.
Right, and they're just like, I'm so above you, I don't put out, and they're just at college parties, just fucking railing out every dude they can.
I mean, they're having sword fights in their fucking mouths. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but for you, nah, not for you. I'm like, okay, well, that's cool.
Dude, okay, so back in the high school days, and I say high school days because the game's fucking way different now. Like you can't really compare women now to women in our high school days.
No.
Would you rather have the honest whore or the slutty liar? Like the closet girl who like she sleeps around, everybody knows she sleeps around, but you like in front of her, she's like, I would never, I don't do that, and then 10 minutes later, she's like, That's
a tough decision. But I'd say I go for like a gray area of the two.
The gray, what? Explain that to me.
I mean, I don't need to know the play-by-play.
Right.
But hey, if sex happens, if something happens, if sex knocks on your door, would you be willing to accept? Yes. Okay. Well, that's good to know. That's all I gotta know. Because then it's implied that what you could be somewhere somehow giving up the pussy. Now, if you just advertise that, hey, open all hours, 24/7 cum dumpster, then no, I'm not cool with that. So I say I am not to any extreme. I like to be in the gray. Hey, I know that you are having sex with partners. That's great. Cool. It's good to know.
Yeah.
It's good to know. Thank you very much. But you want to say, if you want to call me up, you know that guy John? Yeah, sucked his dick last night. I'm not going for that. I just kind of,
sure. Yeah.
I mean, I just know that, this land is your land. This is his land.
Well, no, because back when I was in high school, you had, your little cheerleading crew.
Yeah.
And those were the ones who were like, oh, I would absolutely never do that in high school. Like, I'm going to college. I'm going to be somebody. And they were the slutty liars. Like, you'd see them at fucking parties who are just like banging dudes left and right. They didn't give a shit who it was.
Yeah.
And then you had the alternative crowd where it's like, fuck it. We all go to parties and fucking bang it out. No big deal.
Yeah.
And nobody gave a shit. Like, nobody gave a shit about the alternative crowd that was like, no big deal.
The thing is, they don't represent the school.
Right.
I mean, the cheerleader chicks, they represent the school. I mean,
but we all know you're whores. We know, like, we knew.
Yeah, because you got the same. Because the thing is, when you look at our mentality, like 80s, 90s,
right,
on high school,
yeah,
that mentality was actually taught to us.
That's true.
On where we were supposed to be.
That is
we
true.
watched a bunch of movies that said, this is how you are.
Sex ed videos.
No, I'm talking about, just high school movies.
Right.
You watch Back to the Future. Oh yeah, she's
The movie Kids.
yeah. Hot cheerleader. You watch The Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club is a perfect example that definitely I think it influenced the culture more than it was influenced by the culture.
I grew up on Saved by the Bell.
And Saved by the Bell was another one.
That's true. That is true. They were Boy Meets World. Oh man, that shit was all fucked up too.
Yeah, it totally. He said this is how high school is done, and you can't tell me you didn't carry out some of these things. Like, oh yeah,
that is true. I watched a lot of Family Matters back in the day too. A lot of Steve Urkel going on.
Did I do that?
Yeah. You almost got me with that. I was like, no, me. And then I was like, oh, that's what he says. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I watched a lot of Full House. Let's just water down my fucking argument like a motherfucker. I watched Different Strokes, so I know that if I was short and black, somebody was gonna adopt me. Thank you for fucking totally defusing my argument. Fuck you. And the last thing, before I get the fuck out of here, no, don't play It's Time to Go yet. Fuck.
Hang on. Before you go into this last thing, I got one question for you. Just one. Who did it better? From the Brady Bunch to Family Matters to Different Strokes. Maybe even what was that show with Suzanne Summers? What the fuck was that one?
Step by Step.
Step by Step. Who did it better? What's the best show? And you can pick genres, like, you know, if it was for black folks, it was different Strokes. Family Matters for white folks, you know, Full House.
Family Matters was a pretty white ass show.
yeah, it was.
It was a very diverse show. I don't want to call it a white ass show because I love.
No,
this
it
show.
was white as fuck.
Who
did it the best?
Who did the best?
Who did it the best?
All them on what, mixed family situations?
Sure. Yeah.
It's
who'd you grow up to? You watched it and you were like, oh shit, okay, this is my everyday life right here.
Oh, it definitely wasn't Different Strokes because white dudes hanging with little white boys. I mean, white dudes with little black boys does not happen. I don't know, man. I think Give Me a Break.
Good old Give Me a Break.
Yeah, I feel like
after school special.
I felt like Give Me a Break. Actually, no, there was a mixture. I mean, I felt kind of Jefferson's really applied, and then All in the Family.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, because everybody's situation is different, but I felt like those were really influential because I mean, my grandfather was very outspoken, and it reminded me of Archie Bunker.
Yeah, Shaq kept whispering The Fresh Prince, but you know I didn't have my parents abandon.
Fuck, I'm not that young. Yeah. Well, dude, I already formed some goddamn opinions by the time The Fresh Prince had come on.
I pictured you as more of like a Martin.
No, I don't. I do not like Martin.
No,
I do not like Martin.
Damn,
I
Gina.
do not like Martin.
No,
I detest that show. I really do. I do not like Martin. I think that is
Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
I thought Hanging with Mr. Cooper was all right. It was a Steve Harvey show with him and Cedric. I thought that was all right.
What is wrong with Martin? I gotta know.
I don't know. I just thought it was kind of buffoonish. I thought it was kind of silly.
Well, yeah. All the fucking sitcoms, like
nah. I just didn't like it. I like Gina. I like Pam. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't blind.
He said I wasn't blind. I may have been 14.
You know, my life was not influenced by Friends.
Yeah. Oh, that's true, huh? I didn't, dude. I couldn't even watch that show. It was
I watched the whole run. I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Binge watch that shit?
No, it was wherever I was binging. I was just happened to be home at that time in the early 2000s and just watched most of the run. And it was. Are you telling me to wrap it up? No. Okay.
Well, that is sound advice for any young male. You should always wrap it up, especially when you're dealing with high school girls. Like, you know, in high school, I'm not saying us right now, but I'm saying if you're a young lad in high school messing with high school girls, make sure you wrap it up.
Especially if the high school girls like to fuck with college boys.
Yeah.
You really,
because they'll put that clap on you.
Yeah. You don't
think twice.
You don't want the VD from VA. You know what I'm saying? You get them Baltimore bumps.
Yeah. And last but not least on our list here that we're going to go over, 25 years old in 2017,
the food pyramid. The USDA food pyramid. I think it was 10 years later before I found out this actually happened. Because I grew up on the 4 basic food groups.
Right. Pizza and what else? Top ramen.
No.
Orange
4 basic
juice?
group. I can't remember what they are. What is
and
it?
Cereal.
It was meat, vegetables, cereal, and milk.
Yeah. So carbs and dairy, meat, vegetable. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 4 basic food groups. Then this shit comes along. Did food change?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. They process it more.
Oh.
They fucking blend that shit up and put it out in a fucking slab that, tastes.
I mean, if food fucking changed on me, I didn't know.
Oh, dude, food has changed so much.
But back then, I mean, it still falls into 4 basic fucking food groups.
Not anymore, dude.
Fruits and vegetables are fruits and fucking vegetables.
Dude, I'm willing to bet money. If you built...
You don't have any money. Shut the fuck up and finish your statement.
No, I'm willing to bet. If you created a food pyramid, you fucking leave it on now. If you created a food pyramid on a basis of all these fucking genders, we'd have 52 different fucking rungs on that food pyramid because they process that shit so much, you don't even know what you're putting in your mouth.
It's time to go.
Great timing there. You have no idea what you're putting in your mouth, but we know what you're putting in your ears. This is the Hype Podcast.
I am the host with no name.
I'm DJ Oh So Fresh.
We are kicking it with you every single Sunday right here, and we about to be out.
Make sure you reach out to us. It's 442-999-HYPE. Shout out to my man Shake.
And George Boozy. Check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/The Hype Podcast, or on Twitter
at The Hype Podcast, or Instagram at The Hype Podcast.
Yeah, we'll be back same time next week. So, massage your cheeks. Get ready to giggle.
It's the Hype Podcast after the podcast. My name is DJ Oh So Fresh. If you've been listening for the last fucking hour of power, I think that was a rather good show. I think we had a good time. Shout out to my man George Bossy. And I think Shaq's improving on his reading. We'll see how good his comprehension is. We'll try that out next week. Get ready for the kazoos and a little bit of booze. It's the Hype Podcast, and we're out.
Bye, Felicia.